Once upon a time, in the charming town of Meadowville, two best friends named Lily and Ethan embarked on an extraordinary adventure. Lily, with her chestnut brown hair cascading in ringlets around her face like a waterfall of silk, was known for her love of animals. She often spent her afternoons tending to the animals in her small garden, where she had a special bond with the rabbits and birds that frequented the area. Ethan, on the other hand, with his tousled blonde hair reflecting his adventurous spirit, was always up for a challenge. He spent his days exploring hidden nooks and crannies, seeking treasures and solving puzzles. Their neighboring cottages were nestled amidst blooming meadows, where an orchestra of wildflowers swayed in the gentle breeze, and delightful gardens filled the air with the sweet scent of roses and lavender. In this picturesque setting, Lily and Ethan spent their days exploring and embarking on wondrous escapades. One sunny afternoon, as they gleefully scampered through the neighborhood park, chasing butterflies and giggling with delight, their curious gaze stumbled upon a remarkable find. Nestled beneath the sprawling branches of an ancient oak tree, amidst a bed of vibrant wildflowers that painted the landscape in a kaleidoscope of colors, sat a small, mysterious purple journal. Lily's eyes twinkled with anticipation as she delicately picked it up, her heart filled with excitement and a touch of mischief. They settled down on the lush green grass, the blades tickling their feet, and opened the journal, ready to be transported into a world of enchantment. Within those pages, they discovered a note from someone named Emily, revealing the tale of a lost treasure. It spoke of a golden pendant, rumored to possess magical powers capable of granting a special wish to the most honest and kind-hearted soul. Lily and Ethan exchanged determined glances, their spirits soaring with a sense of righteous purpose. They knew that this pendant deserved to be found and returned to its rightful owner. Crafting a clever plan, they set forth to search every nook and cranny of Meadowville, looking for precious clues that would unravel the mystery of the necklace's whereabouts. Their first stop was the friendly bakery, its brick walls emanating the delightful and comforting aroma of freshly baked bread. Mrs. Johnson, the warm-hearted baker, greeted them with a smile that shone brighter than the morning sun. "Lily and Ethan, how lovely to see you!" Mrs. Johnson exclaimed. "What brings you two on this fine day?" A mischievous twinkle danced in Ethan's eyes as he replied, "We've stumbled upon a mysterious purple journal, Mrs. Johnson. It contains a tale of a lost treasure." Lily nodded, her voice filled with curiosity and excitement. "We believe the pendant might be hidden somewhere in Meadowville, and we're on a quest to find it." Mrs. Johnson's eyes widened with wonder as she listened to their words. "Ah, how thrilling! I do believe I've seen that shimmering golden pendant." She recounted the precise moment she had sighted the pendant, her words forming vivid images in their curious minds. With a trusting twinkle in her eye, she handed them a basket of warm cinnamon buns, fresh out of the oven, as a token of good luck and encouragement. Their mouths watered with gratitude, and they thanked her before continuing their quest, fueled by cinnamon-scented determination. Hand in hand, Lily and Ethan ventured into the heart of the meadow, its wildflowers swaying and bowing to their whimsical steps. They searched meticulously, their eager eyes scanning the rolling hills and the blue sky above, dotted with fluffy white clouds like cotton candy. After what felt like an eternity, fate rewarded their unwavering determination. Amidst a dance of petals, they stumbled upon a delicate golden feather, as if it had been carefully placed there by a celestial angel. An idea sparked within their hearts, for they knew that Emily's fondness for birds would lead them closer to the pendant's hiding place. They followed the trail of gold as it meandered across the meadow, their legs brushing against the whispering grass. The harmonious symphony of bird calls surrounded them as they ventured deeper into the mystical forest, where sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a dappled and magical glow upon the forest floor. They witnessed babbling brooks, their crystal-clear waters reflecting the vivid blue sky, and marveled at the iridescent dragonflies that danced above. They passed through sunlit clearings, where butterflies flitted and danced in the warm embrace of the gentle breeze, their wings alive with vibrant colors like spun sugar and rainbows. But their journey was not without challenges. As they ventured deeper into the mystical forest, they encountered a rickety rope bridge, swaying precariously over a roaring river like a thin thread in the wind. Lily's heart raced as she peered over the edge, her fear momentarily overshadowing her determination. "Oh, Ethan," Lily trembled. "I don't know if I can do it. The bridge looks so high and wobbly." Ethan's blue eyes sparkled with reassurance as he took her hand. "Lily, I know you can conquer this fear. We'll do it together, one step at a time." With hands tightly clasped, they gingerly stepped onto the wobbling bridge, their hearts pounding in their chests like the beat of a distant drum. Step by step, inch by inch, they made their way across, their determination propelling them forward like a flickering candle in the dark. Their path was filled with other obstacles, a steep hill covered in slippery moss, a dark cave where they had to find their way through the darkness by touch and intuition, and a thorny bramble blocking their way like a fierce dragon guarding its treasure. Yet, their spirits remained unyielding, their friendship unbreakable. They handed each other branches to climb and offered helping hands to cross treacherous streams, overcoming every challenge with perseverance and teamwork. Finally, as their breath danced above them in the crisp air, they reached an ancient oak tree, its branches stretching toward the sky like 1,000 cradling arms. Perched upon a branch was Sammy, the mischievous squirrel, his roguish eyes gleaming with mischief as he carefully balanced the golden pendant on a delicate and silken thread. A mischievous grin spread across his tiny face as he taunted them, a challenge hanging thick in the air. "If you wish to claim this necklace," he chortled, whisking his tail in playful anticipation, "you'll have to catch me first." Sammy leapt from branch to branch, his fluffy tail flicking with playful glee as he led the determined pair on a thrilling chase amidst the dappled sunlight. The forest echoed with their laughter and their footsteps, like the joyful chorus of 1,000 butterflies taking flight. Over fallen logs, under arching branches, they navigated the heart of the mystical forest, relentless in their pursuit, their young hearts beating with the rhythm of adventure. Finally, at the edge of a shimmering waterfall, their eyes sparkled with triumph as they cornered Sammy, his chest heaving with exhaustion. Their kind eyes met his mischievous gaze, brimming with heartfelt sincerity, as they shared their tale of Emily's loss. They spoke of the power of honesty and kindness, embodying the very essence of Emily's spirit. Touched by their words and their unwavering determination, Sammy surrendered, his tiny paws handing over the precious pendant, his eyes shimmering with newfound understanding and respect. Breathless and triumphant, Lily and Ethan hurried back to Meadowville, their hearts brimming with joy and a sense of accomplishment. They found Emily nestled within the park, where they had discovered the purple journal, her eyes filled with longing and anticipation. With trembling hands, they presented the golden pendant and restored its radiant gleam. As Emily's jubilant squeal echoed through the park, she embraced them, eternally grateful for their unwavering determination and selflessness, her face glowing with a renewed sense of hope and wonder. "Thank you, Lily and Ethan," she exclaimed. "This pendant holds more than just magic. It represents the moral values of honesty, friendship, kindness, hard work, and determination." As a token of her appreciation, Emily presented them with a glimmering golden key. "This key," she whispered, her voice a melodic whisper, "unlocks the hidden treasures that lie within your own hearts." Trembling with anticipation, Lily and Ethan journeyed back to their cozy cottages, where their eyes met the lock of a rustic keepsake chest. The key slid effortlessly into the lock, setting free a cascade of emotions and realizations. They understood, in that prismatic moment, that their adventure had awakened the truest form of friendship. The treasures they found were not material riches but the virtues they held dear, like jewels glistening in the sun. But as they opened the chest, they were surprised to find not just one pendant, but a dozen shimmering pendants, each with a different magical power. Each pendant represented a different moral value: honesty, friendship, kindness, hard work, and determination. With a sense of wonder, Lily and Ethan realized that their adventure had not only brought these virtues to life but had also allowed them to share these treasures with others, like rays of light spreading through a darkened room. From that moment onward, the idyllic town of Meadowville reveled in their newfound enlightenment, knowing that within the hearts of Lily and Ethan, the flickering light of these moral values would forever shine bright. With every passing day, they brightened the world through their kindness, compassion, and unwavering determination. They remained steadfast in their promise, always choosing the path of honesty, kindness, and hard work. And so, hand in hand, they ventured through life, sharing the magical wonders of their friendship with everyone they met. The town of Meadowville flourished, basking in the warm glow of their virtues, as generations old and new whispered tales of Lily and Ethan's enchanting adventure, passing down the wisdom and joy of their selfless journey. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue upon their smiling faces, Lily and Ethan embraced the knowledge that their hearts held the key to a destiny overflowing with love, kindness, and cherished memories. The endearing town of Meadowville forever rejoiced, knowing that within Lily and Ethan, the true power of friendship, kindness, honesty, determination, and hard work would forever illuminate their path, like stars guiding the moonlit night. And so the story of Lily and Ethan's enchanting adventure lives on, reminding children and adults alike that the truest treasures are found not in material possessions but in the virtues we hold dear.